Hey, it's Mike from Who's Your Senpai, and we're still playing Alone in the Dark: The New Nightmare. So we're gonna finish this journal that we got from our partner or whatever, and then we'll continue. The last child of one of the most powerful families of the Boston arist- aristocrat aristocracy, Morton was one of the youngest professors at Massachusetts. At 25, at 24, he had written a brilliant doctorate. His studies on the Abcanis tribe are remarkable for their clarity and profundity. Very quickly, however, his scientific work seemed to get infected with a personal involvement that undermined his objectivity. During one of his classes, he shared with his students the fabulous archaeological discoveries that his grandfather, Jeremy Morton, had made on Shadow Island, a Morton family possession since the beginning of the 19th century. A few years later, to a packed floor of half-amused, half-worried colleagues, he gave a demonstration of the magical properties of a charm he had found in the island's system of tunnels. He was persuaded that the charm enabled the wearer to retain a precise and clear memory of the events he lived. More than once he evoked the world of darkness, a kind of hell on earth, which, if we believe him, is the origin of all the evil that has come to the world since the arrival of modern man. His whole work in the last few years for the university has been consecrated to the translation of ancient symbols on a few pieces of bark. All this was the cause of a fierce argument I had with Lamb. I failed to see what this Obed Morton in Shadow Island had to do with the Bureau's mandate. Lamb immediately demanded my resignation and obligated me to sign a ridiculously strict contract of confidentiality. The talk-down that followed contained more threats than advice that led me to do a little investigation of my own into Lamb. The least one can say is that he has covered his tracks. Christopher Lamb was born in 1938 in Kazas, Hungary. When his father was shot for war crimes in 1946, his family immigrated to the United States with a borrowed name. A powerful network, including many of his father's old friends, gave him a lift up the ranks in a number of para-government agencies specializing in the fight against communism. In 1971, he became director of the highly secret Bureau 713. The Bureau was involved in a number of dodgy operations, black ops stuff in American territory, but also in a number of friendly countries. Surrounding himself with a personal guard of ultra-nationalist militants, Lamb became a veritable state within a state. He was untouchable. The congressman who had been called for the closure of Bureau 713 after the fall of the Berlin Wall seemed to have given up rumors talk of pressure on them and their families. Lamb was the victim of a suicide attack by a left-wing activist. As a souvenir, he is paralyzed at the neck. It's just a hypothesis, but it seems to me that Lamb and Obed Morton got in touch about the tablets the billionaire had used at his conference. Morton has been known to associate with them with a kind of apocalypse in which the darkness will walk the earth. No doubt Lamb saw it in another opportunity to increase his power. From this time I have kept only a charm. I know nothing of its role or significance. Okay. And my status is caution, so I should probably use a medkit, I think. No, I'm fine. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, that's right. I can still run. Come on. You can go through the thing. There we go. Do you want to climb the ladder? Yes. And then we have to climb the ladder? Are you kidding me? Okay. Can I climb up that? Can I go through here? Gate seems sealed up. Okay, we can climb up it. Okay, cool. take a charm of saving. Okay. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Oh, more, oh, these are... Okay, cool. Thank you for the medkit. And I got a triple-barreled shotgun because, you know, 2 barrels is just not enough. Okay. Well, let's just keep on going. Can I open this? Do you want to open the casket? Yes.
No.
Okay. Got a gilded key. It's over here. Another door. Okay. The gate is locked, so I can probably unlock that with a key. The door is locked. Do you want to look through the spy hole? Should I? Why not? Okay, there doesn't appear to be very much. I just see a lamp. Okay. The gate is locked. Okay. So let's get my inventory and use that key. Unlock the gate. Okay.
Carnby, answer me.
Aline, I thought you were dead.
I did too. I'm not cut out for this kind of place. I want this to stop right now.
I understand.
You understand? You understand? You don't understand anything. I don't know what you, Johnson, or Professor Morton want of me, but I'm asking for this nightmare to stop right now.
Aline, get a grip on yourself. Where are you?
In some room. But I can't get to you. One of the doors is locked, and I can crack the other one, but there's some heavy object blocking it. When I think it's Obed Morton who locked me in here, and I wanted to help him.
Don't move. I'll come free you.
Is that the best you can do?
Yes, that's the best I can do.
Well, okay then. Hurry up.
Come on. The lights just turn themselves off. Yeah, they would. What? Shouldn't you, like, poof? What the heck? Oh, get out of my face. Don't do this to me. Get out of my face. Oh my word. Took that many bullets to kill that. It's up to their fortune. Oh, okay. Can I move this thing? It's got like scratchy marks. Oh, look, it's a charm of saving. Kerosene lamp. An ordinary clock. You'll find in these old games you kind of run around and click things until they give you something. Ashes are still warm. Is this a door? Door is locked. Okay. Oh, camera angle is gonna... You're gonna kill me. Oh, here we go. Oh, shiny. Maybe a scientist. He is carrying a curious object. It looks like an astronomical telescope. There seems to be a locking mechanism. There's a metallic plate, but it is blank. Okay.
Hey, I can hear you. Can you see what's blocking the door?
I think it's just a chest of drawers.
Well, then push it aside.
You guys can probably hear the train in the background again. How? Oh, that's how. Okay.
At last. I want you to tell me what's going on.
I don't know yet, but I do love your new outfit. Makes you look less, you know...
Yes, I know.
Here, I got your stuff.
Thanks. What about my jacket?
Whoever locked you up in here probably thought it matched his hair. Listen, I should never have agreed to let you come along.
I have my own reasons for being here. Were you able to talk with Obed Morton?
No, were you?
I'm not so sure. I have this feeling that there's more than one Obed Morton.
It's way too dangerous. We have to find a safe place for you where you can hide and wait for me.
Listen, Carnby. You know as well as I do that the safest place is at least 2 hours away by plane. I haven't done too bad up till now, and I sure don't intend to spend whatever time I have left doing nothing. I want to know. Just before, I heard this voice above us. There's a trap door. If you help me, I can reach it.
But why not stick together?
You and I don't have the same goals. Remember what you told me in the plane. Come on, give me a hand.
What if I were to say no?
You're not the type to say no.
Okay. An acrobat statue. And a dictaphone.
I have always wondered about the circle of stones located in the moors. When I would ask Edenshaw about it, he always remained very vague. I now think it's some kind of ritual calendar used to determine various astronomical events. I have started building a planetarium that will be used in conjunction with the circle of stones. All this seems linked to the gate, to the opening of the gate, and to the ritual of the 7 statues. Edenshaw was very surprised. It seems he had not thought them related. I therefore talked him into performing the ritual of his ancestors. I know his weakness and how to use it. He wanted to convince me of his powers as a witch doctor. Even he acted out of pride. I recorded him while he spoke the sacred words of his tribe. He was standing before one of the steels, and the direction in which he pronounced the incantation seemed an important part of the ritual. But nothing happened. The time has not yet come, is what he said, justifying himself.
Okay. That was interesting. An Indian posing in front of an underground door framed by 2 monumental statues. Okay. January 13th, 1963. Today, I am 10 years old, and Mummy fell off her horse. She says she saw a big shadow jump out in front of her, which made Sultan rear up. Daddy made a doctor come from the mainland. He says Mummy won't ever walk or see anymore. I wonder what it's like to be blind. I try closing my eyes, but it isn't the same, because I know I can open them again. Grandpa Jeremy made a new machine. It's not like all the other ones. It doesn't do much of anything, but is very funny. You can make photographs that move with it. He told me, again, never to go near the gate. When I said that Obed and I discovered it when we were playing in the ruins of the fort, he got really angry. I know Grandpa Jeremy can't open it up. Maybe someday he'll show me. June 21st, 1973. Grandpa Jeremy died this morning. Father's sorrow doesn't seem great. Grandpa Jeremy never told me how to open the gate. When I asked him, he told me that if my desire was true, then I would find a way. Father has forbid us from going to the fort. He has even changed the combination of the lock to the gate on the bridge. If only he realized, Father is afraid of the creatures of the darkness. I'm certain of it. He's a coward. He doesn't trust the weapons Grandpa Jeremy made. He said we were going to leave the island, and that it was time we started living a normal life. I think Mother agrees with him. I don't want to live anywhere but here. The world of men revolts me with all its triviality. Their preoccupations are so crude. Man is so vain. Grandpa left me a letter and half a photo of us in front of the gate. I can't even remember when he took it. There's a number written on the back. It's not the code. It's not the code of the control board in the library. Okay. Why are they all so afraid of the shadows of the night? I know one day I will learn to speak their language. I know that. One day I will pass into the world of darkness, and then nobody will be able to tell me what I can or can't do, or what is good and what is evil. April 18th, 1992. It's a big day. The construction of the laboratory is nearly finished. I really needed to open up new vistas for my research. Obed is terrorized, but what can this pale reflection of a man understand? The Lords of Darkness are with me by digging the underground gallery that leads to the tunnel to the sacrificial chapel. I have discovered another way to get to the gate, so I won't have to clear Grandpa Jeremy's path that my idiot father made inaccessible. As soon as I get my hands on that translation, I'm so impatient. And let's hope that Eden Shaw doesn't get it into his head to start telling me how to behave again. I have never understood his real motivations. Grandpa Jeremy held him in high esteem. But I know he is on the wrong side of the shadow, that when the moment comes, he will try everything to stop me from succeeding. I know that when the time comes, I'll have to neutralize him. Him too. March 2nd, 1995. I have just reread a few pages of my notebook, and I realize just how right I have always been. Father should never have gotten between us and our destiny. In the end, he has been much more helpful to me than he would have ever have believed. I have made great progress in the translation of the tablets. A new world is going to open before me. It bothers me little that Obed profits from my accomplishments in order to win himself honors in high society. One day my brother will find a wife and have children, and then what? Then he will return to Shadow Island to fulfill his fate. I don't have the luxury of all that time to waste. We live in immense danger, but what of it? We Mortons have lived with danger for over a century. We have mastered it, and learned how to tame it. Obed is a sniveling coward, just like the others. Grandpa Jeremy left me several leads, but I still don't understand why he never confided the secret of the gate to me. No doubt he thought that I didn't deserve it. I still need raw materials. Those I used for my initial experiments are rotting, barely good enough to drop in the pickling formalin, whatever that is. The storms, too, are too infrequent. Obed met somebody that could resolve my supply problems. I made so much progress since my last attempt. Oh, Father, I would never have believed that you would one day be so close to divinity. Perhaps perfect fusion is within my grasp. July 8th, 2000. While I was foraging through Obed's affairs, I found definite proof that he had not only betrayed me, but the whole of the Morton family history. The letter Lamb sent him leaves me in no doubt. More raw materials, but this time fresh. Oh, that's the map. And I just ran out of time. So, see you guys in the next episode.